my name is Paige. Welcome to my channel. So I am back again with another reading vlog. You guys seem to really enjoy the last one I did, and so did I because I got a lot of reading done. And like I said in my last vlog, I do have a lot of spare time now, so what better time to finally read Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. I got this book the day it came out. I went to Barnes & Noble, picked it up, and I had every intention of reading it right away. Obviously that didn't happen, so I'm going to be filming myself reading that for you today. I'm not sure if this is going to be a 24-hour sort of thing. I'm not planning on doing an all-nighter. So probably not, and I also don't want to take it too fast because I want to enjoy the book. If it is 24 hours, if I miraculously manage that, then I guess that'll be in the title. But future Paige isn't here yet, so I don't know. By the way, my Ollies giveaway ended and I chose randomly 2 winners using a website that was super helpful. The winner of Once Upon a River was Olivia Harris. Congratulations, Olivia. And the winner of An Enchantment of Ravens was Krista Barnicoat. Thank you to everyone for entering. I hope that I can do a giveaway again soon. Anyway, moving along with the reading vlog. It is currently 6 o'clock, so I am starting this video pretty late. And the reason is I had 2 online classes today, and as some of you know, I do work at the college I go to, so I had to stop by there and pick up some paperwork. Fun little story as I went there, and it was super creepy when I went there because nobody was there because, you know, school is no longer happening, like for the rest of the semester. I ran into a giant black crow in the hallways. I don't know, it probably got in through a window and it was trapped and it was flying around my head, and I got all these sort of Edgar Allan Poe vibes, and it was very ominous. I didn't like it a lot. So that's what happened to me today, but now I'm finally home and ready to do my readathon. To be perfectly honest, I don't really have any idea of what this book is about. The only thing I can say definitively about it is that it is an adult fantasy. And the protagonist is named Bryce, and it is a girl. That's literally all I know. It is also about 800 pages. It's a very ambitious thought that I will be able to finish this today, considering it's already 6 o'clock, but during this vlog, you will see me finish this book. So I have an update. It is 7:30, so it's been about like a little over an hour. I was distracted for a while because Troy had on Shark Tank. But now I'm on page 47. I am on chapter 4, almost through chapter 4. First impressions, oh, first of all, I mean, there was a lot of like world lingo, a lot of vocabulary that's thrown at you at the beginning, which isn't super uncommon for fantasy novels. But yeah, it was a little bit much, but I think I've kind of adjusted. It's hard to imagine. It's a very like, it's almost like a cross between sci-fi and fantasy, so there's a lot of like Nordic inspiration. There's a lot of like Norse mythology being hinted at in the book, but it's also like modern, so it's weird. Like, I'm picturing the city almost like Washington, D.C., but full of like different fantasy races. It hasn't been hinted at a lot, but it sounds like the world was like our world, like there was just humans, and then a bunch of other races from different worlds came in and intertwined with the humans. As you can see, it is almost dark out, which is fine because, like I said, it's only like 7:30, so I'll be fine for a while yet. You know, I was just gonna leave it at that little clip of me looking angry, but you know, I am angry, and I'm mostly angry because I knew that was coming. I just felt it. I felt it in my heart that that was gonna happen, and it happened. And not just... So it is 8:30. I'm on page 80. I really like it, I think. It's starting to come off like as a detective novel, like a mystery novel. Which kind of reminds me of the way that Ninth House was like combining like mystery detective novel with like urban fantasy, but this is like way more like high fantasy than Ninth House was. Like Ninth House was definitely still set in like our world, just with magic. This one is not our world whatsoever. The way that Bryce's brother, Rune, is described is so cool. If any of you have seen Tokyo Ghoul, I can't remember the guy's name. I'll put a picture of him. He reminds me of that, except probably less dead, and obviously with much longer hair. I don't know, it's just the way he was described in this scene, super cool. So I may or may not have fallen asleep. Yeah, you can hear the PS4 in the background. I got to like page 180. It's currently 11:30, I think, and I'm gonna play some games. I might read a little bit before I go to bed, and then I'll read tomorrow and probably finish it up. Hello! It is the next day and it is 1 o'clock. I may or may not have woken up recently. So I am on page 143. And I'm gonna read for about an hour, and then I'm gonna do some work for my job, and then I think I'm gonna go to my library and continue reading there. By the way, this bottle of green unidentifiable liquid is homemade hand sanitizer. So before everything went super crazy, my mom was able to find wintergreen alcohol at the store, and she combined it with glycerin. And then she bottled it, and so I've been religiously spraying my hands with this stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna read for about an hour. I'll update you on what's happening, and then I'll be doing some work. By the way, the reason why I was up probably too late is because I was playing PS4 with my friends. We were playing Dead by Daylight. Sometimes Troy streams those sessions, so if you're ever interested in watching, then you should go ahead and check out his stream. I actually have a bit of a sneak peek for you. This is exactly what happens when we play Dead by Daylight.
Please don't look at me again. No. Oh god, he's right there! How did he? What the freak, dude? He freaking just. Oh my god, no. Whoever has that generator like close to done, like, buddy, he's going that way.
Well, that might be me.
Oh
no, it's not me.
He's following me on page. This sucks.
So yeah, if you're interested, go and check out that stream. It's on Twitch, and I'm gonna get started. Okay, update time. I have just finished chapter 16, so I'm on page 194. Definitely some comedic elements in this book so far. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things happening, like, that are connected. I have like some suspicions on how those things connect, but I'm not really sure. I do know that these pages are paper thin, which is pretty typical of Sarah J. Maas books. So this will take me a while. I think at this point I'm about 20% through, which isn't terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna do some work now, and then I think I'll probably go to my library and continue reading and see how far I get. Greetings! I am now in my library. It is now 5, so it took me an hour or 2 hours or something like that. And I have a special guest star, Croy.
What's happening, man?
So Troy ordered, they're like stretchy. Troy ordered this dreadlock wig because before all this craziness happened, we were planning on going to a convention and dressing up as the Big Hero 6 team, and he was supposed to be Wasabi. I was actually gonna be Hero. Wait, look, you have like bangs. You have like straight bangs.
It's a very good wig.
So anyway, the wig came in today. We are no longer going to that convention as far as we know. You lift like one dreadlock and you can see the
No one's gonna lift the dreadlock.
I feel like I haven't mentioned this before, actually, on this channel, but we do cosplay occasionally. Last year we went as Dead by Daylight characters, like survivors, and Troy was the killer. He chose to be the Legion because it was the easiest to do. We also cosplayed as Obito and Rin from Naruto. That was more because of Troy, because I mean, I've watched Naruto, but not as much as Troy has. Anyway, we did that one year, and before that, me and my friend Becky were Kim Possible and Shigo, and then Troy and our friend Andrew were Joker and the Red Hood. I was about to call him Deadshot.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Are you serious?
Sorry. I'm on chapter 21, page 231. I have with me some tea. I have a dog with me now. This is Mia, by the way. She's old. She's an old chihuahua. Anyway, yeah, it's going well. The more I read, the more I like it. Obviously, like, I can't help myself from drawing parallels between this book and, like, ACOTAR and, like, Throne of Glass, but if I didn't know that the author was Sarah J. Maas, I probably wouldn't immediately make those connections, even though obviously her writing style is pretty, like, consistent throughout all of her books. So, yeah. That's really the only giveaway, like the true giveaway, that it is a Sarah J. Maas book. Bryce is growing on me. I think it's funny, I feel like the name Bryce has very masculine connotations. Like, I haven't known a female Bryce ever, but I feel like she kind of defies that expectation because she's very, like, feminine and, like, sensual, and so that's kind of an interesting sort of dynamic. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'd be considered at now, maybe like 25%? I'm on page 259. I just keep getting more and more involved with this book, which I expected to happen because something about Sarah J. Maas's writing just happens. But I am gonna go eat dinner. I'm on page 600. I am 75% through. I am literally sick to my stomach. I'm not gonna spoil anything too big. I'm just gonna let you know that I literally want to throw up. I'm literally sweating. I'm so not okay with what just happened. I don't know what's happening. I think I need to read longer. I don't know what is going on. I'm so upset. Yeah, there are tears in my eyes. It is 5:30 a.m. I think I'm just going to talk to you about it in the morning. Hello. It is the next morning. No, it's not the next morning. I was up until 6 a.m. reading. So it is afternoon. It's currently almost 3 o'clock. I woke up about 1:30. The footage you saw from last night was not stable. I was not okay as I filmed that. I mean, which is probably pretty apparent by how frazzled I was. But because I was so frazzled, I woke up today and I was like, I need to go outside. I need fresh air. I need to put makeup on. I don't know, like normal clothes. Like, I've been wearing loungewear for the past, like, you know, since this whole thing started. So that is why I've decided that today I'm going to finish this book out here. I believe I have one chapter left, and then when I finish, we're gonna talk about it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a non-spoiler sort of talk, but maybe I'll spend maybe like a couple minutes just with a spoiler warning at the very end to talk about like specific things. I don't know. My head is so, I don't know. I don't even know if I have anything specific to say because my head is just like, woo. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's just finish. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished. It's over. The turmoil that my brain underwent these past million hours, I was confused. I was angry. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty typical of Sarah J Maas books to just be like a roller coaster. Not just like a regular roller coaster, but like a roller coaster. I can't fault her skills of foreshadowing. Like, I feel like that was actually, you know, pretty good. And not that I doubted her ability to do it, but I mean, her YA books are they're more, you know, they're more upfront about things. So she actually did the foreshadowing and the mystery and all that stuff really, really good in this book. I feel like the last 300 pages were so tightly packed. Before I go into spoilers, all you need to know as a viewer who hasn't read Crescent City is that I definitely recommend it. I'm not sure if it's 5 stars or 4.5, but also at the same time I have some gripes, and I'm gonna do that in the spoilers right now. It didn't feel weird to me until the very end. Like, people died for her. People were dead outside on the streets. Like, Lily died, and she's like back at her apartment with Hunt, and they're like googling at each other, like goggling at each other, and I'm just like, that's what you're thinking about right now? Like, that was very weird to me, like very weird. Like, it threw me off the entire rest of the book. Before that, I mean, obviously all the secrets were left until the very end, and like I put together some of them anyway. Like, I had a suspicion that she was Starborn, but like it wasn't until the very end, like, because that's a lot to throw at you in like 200 pages. I don't know, but all I know is that I was not okay last night. I was not okay. Super not okay. When they were at the docks and Hunt turned around and he was like, "Surprise, it's me," I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, I'm not even like ranting, really. Like, I'm not ranting about the book, because obviously I like the book a lot. Like, I binge read it, and not even for the video. I just couldn't put it down. Not last night, because that was when I was freaking out, but the night before that, this book was all I was thinking about before I went to bed. I was like, what's gonna happen? I need to read more, like, blah, blah, blah. I like the characters a lot. I liked Lily a lot. And then she died, and I just... Why is Sarah J Maas gotta hurt us like that? Why do authors gotta hurt us like that and then have like a completely normal happy ending anyway? What? Like, and I'm not saying, like, obviously character deaths should be a thing. I mean, that makes it realistic, but the thing, like, the reason why it was so terrible is because of what Lily was saying as she sacrificed her life for Bryce. You know what I mean? Like, don't throw that sort of emotional turmoil at me. I can't handle it. And now, like, when's the next book gonna come out? You know, like, this just came out this month. It's gonna be another year until what's up with the cat? Who's the cat? What? And I can't stop drawing parallels between this and like Throne of Glass and Akatar. I can't. Like, the rifts, the demon princes, the fae, the like bright shining starlight stuff, you know, like, I can't stop making those comparisons. Like, I just can't. Does that mean that somehow the worlds connect? Because she did that with Throne of Glass and Akatar. Like, they are connected. They're not in the same like world technically, but they're in the same universe. So is this in the same universe? Is this like in the future? Is it going on at the same time? Because like, Rune has the same powers as Rhys. He has telepathy, he has shadow manipulation, you know, like, that's Rhys right there. And his father, like the King of Autumn or whatever, has the same exact powers as the Lord, like the High Lord of Autumn or whatever in Akatar. And I haven't read any interviews with her to know if like those comparisons do imply like a connection, or if she was just like borrowing concepts from her other books to put in here. You know what I mean? And I don't even know what to read now. What do you read after you like binge read 800 pages of Sarah J Maas? Like, I kind of want to reread ACOTAR again, to be honest. Would you guys be interested in seeing a binge marathon of ACOTAR? I don't know. I need to wrap this video up. I feel like before I started my booktube channel, I was always having these rants in my head because there wasn't a lot of people to talk to about books, you know? So I don't know, if you enjoy me ranting, let me know. I need to get some stuff off my chest. Anyway, this has been quite a ride. I've been filming this video for 3 days because that's how long it took me to read this book. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you wouldn't mind telling me your thoughts on Crescent City in the comments. I don't know if you've read it, or if you plan to read it, or if you don't plan to read it, I would like to know. Obviously you've seen my reaction to it, so that will either deter you or encourage you to read it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you very, very soon. Bye!